Good morning, everyone. You're welcome to the Use of English class. We're going to be treating chapter 6 today. And the topic is basic control of language 2, parts of speech. There are basically 8 parts of speech in English. The nouns, the pronouns, verbs, adjectives, adverbs, prepositions, conjunctions, and interjections. These parts of speech are categorized into 2 systems: the open system and the closed system. The open system is unlimited and allows new words to be added to this class as the language develops. But the closed system is limited and cannot be altered. For instance, new words cannot be created from this part of speech. Examples of the open system: we have the nouns, the verbs, adverbs, adjectives, and interjections. In the closed system, we have pronouns, prepositions, and conjunctions. Now let's look at the parts of speech themselves. The nouns. A noun refers to a person, a place, a thing, or an idea. They can take countless roles in a sentence, from the subject to the object of an action. There are different types of nouns. We have the proper nouns. Example, in this sentence, Ekong is handsome. In this case, Ekong is a proper noun. We also have common nouns. Example, Fatima is a beautiful girl. And the common noun here is girl. There is also the verbal noun. Example, dancing is my profession. The verbal noun here is dancing. Now let's look at the verbs. A verb is an action word that tells what happens in a sentence. There are 3 basic tenses of verbs in English: the present tense, the past tense, and the future tense. Examples of these tenses are found in the sentences below. I walk to church on Sundays. Walk is in its present tense. They walked to school every morning. The verb walked is in the past tense. We will walk to the market next Friday. Walk is in the future. We'll walk. In the formation of tenses for verbs, verbs are classified into regular and irregular forms. By regular, we mean that they follow a particular pattern to form the tense. By irregular, the tense to be formed is completely changed from the verb itself. Example of a regular form: the verb walk in the past tense becomes walked. Jump, jumped. Dance, danced. You see that all you need to do is to add ed to the stem of the verb, and you have formed the past tense. In the irregular form, you have verbs like become, sing, come. Become, became. Sing, sang. Come, came. You can see that the tense form is irregular in nature. We also have modal auxiliary verbs. These verbs cannot stand on their own. They are known as helping verbs. They help the main verb to perform its action or to form its tense. You have will, would, can, may, etc. Adverbs. Adverbs describe verbs, they describe adjectives, and also even other adverbs. In these examples, we have adverbs that show direction, time, etc. She left her son in the kitchen. She left her son in the kitchen. It shows direction. And you can ask the question, where did she leave her son? She left her son in the kitchen. That lady comes to work early. When does that lady come to work? That lady comes to work early. Adverbs specify why, how, and when something happens, and how often or to what extent it happens. Adjectives. An adjective is a word that modifies or describes nouns or pronouns. It allows readers and listeners to imagine and have more information about the noun or the pronoun it describes. There are 8 types of adjectives: the qualitative adjective, the demonstrative adjective, the distributive adjective, the interrogative adjective, possessive adjective, proper adjective, and the comparing adjective. We have examples for those adjectives. The man is young, qualitative adjective. Young is a qualitative adjective in this sentence. These boys come from rich homes. These is a demonstrative adjective. Each child has a new school bag. Each is a distributive adjective. Whose car is in the garage? Whose is an interrogative adjective. The book on the table is mine. Mine is a possessive adjective. The Nigerian anthem. Nigerian is a proper adjective. Sandra is taller than Annabelle. Taller is a comparing adjective.